Hello, my name is Colin Smythe, and in September of 2011 I was given an antibiotic called Cipro for what they said was diverticulitis. Which actually was not the case. I was actually just constipated from Lyme disease. But anyways, I was given 6 pills of an antibiotic known as Cipro. It was right around my 35th birthday. And it's no understatement when I tell you that 6.5 pills of Cipro ruined my life, and I now fight every day. And I'm very scared for my future. While on these pills, I developed a twitch, spasm, whatever you want to call it, inside my body, or in my pelvic floor, that has not stopped to this date. It never stops. I feel it the most when I lay down. I'm fairly certain that the Cipro damaged some control structure in my brain or something. I know while I was on it, I was having strange dreams and depression, anxiety, panic, burning arms, racing heart. I won't go into all the details because it's just too tragic. All I'd like to tell you is that this medication and the whole fluoroquinolone class of antibiotics should be banned, and to never take them. It has weakened my body to the point where I'm like an old man. I can't walk up a slope. I can't use a can opener. I can't. It weakens every aspect of your body. I'm only 36 years old and I have the strength. There's some 90-year-old men that are probably stronger than me. I try to get better, I try to go for walks and I eat healthy now. I can feel, I think that you know your own body best. And I feel that I'm getting weaker each day. And my body is starting to give up. I try not to be scared. It's hard not to be. It's hard not to think of the tragedy of it all. I have a nice place to stay. Here. I have a nice place to stay here. But it doesn't really help me, like, it's nice to have this place, but I'd rather have my body back, my strength, and my mind. I've been suicidal and depressed and anxious, but now that I'm on the verge of really getting bad, it's like your instinct to live just kicks in. And anyways, I urge you never to take fluoroquinolone antibiotics for anything, you know, unless you're on death's door from some resistant infection, but even then I wouldn't take them, you know. So spread the word, you know, that's all I can tell you now. That's all I can tell you to do. Tell your family, tell your friends to never take fluoroquinolone antibiotics. Cipro is the one that they gave me. And Levaquin is one also, and Tequin. I think all the other ones have been banned, but any eye drops or ear drops, any of them that has fluoroquinolone antibiotics in them, to stay away from. You know your own body the best, and I can tell you that I don't feel like I can make it another year, you know. I can probably last a while. Cipro destroyed my life. It really did. And it may be the death of me. It's not the Lyme disease that really messed me up. Because I could do a lot of things with Lyme disease, a lot of physical things. But once I took that Cipro, I was unable to do anything physical, you know, and the spasm that it created, the twitch or whatever, feels like it's just draining my body, you know, like I can never relax. Got this thing that's just constantly going, you know, even when I sleep. It's like being in another world, you know, you're not in the normal world. You look around and it's hard not to be sad because you see all these normal people in their normal lives, but you can't do any of those things, and you can't even, you're fighting for your life, and it's just a pathetic existence, really. The will to survive is the only thing that keeps you going. You know, all I have now is I'm very much alone here. My family doesn't understand or care to understand what I'm saying. My dad understands the Cipro, but it doesn't really matter. They can't help me, you know. I tell you that it's a horrible drug. It messes with your brain, and it messes with your DNA, it messes with your cells, and it changes you, you know, it destroys you, it destroys your DNA, you know, who you are. It changes you forever, it changes your body forever into something much worse, you know. It's like taking poison. I don't know what else I can say other than there's no other purpose I feel like I can serve in this world. You know, except to tell you to never take Cipro or fluoroquinolone antibiotics. I just wanted to, you know, it destroys life. You know, these drug companies, they don't care about human life. They care about profit. And what drug could make them more money than one that messes you up and makes you more sick and gives you permanent problems and damage, so you have to keep coming back and making more money. They make more money off the drugs. It's a mad world. Stay away from drugs.